Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of this show about cinema. An important premise: I will talk about movies trying to reveal the least possible on their plots, so don't worry about spoilers. I'm the Nerd, and today I'll talk about a picture released in 1975. It's the 14th anniversary of the Stanley Kubrick's masterpiece, Barry Lyndon. On the 70s, Kubrick was a recognized master, and he decided to follow one of his dreams, making a movie based on Napoleon's life. Dream that will never come true. The American director, in fact, changed his mind because of the huge commercial flop of Sergei Bondarchuk's Waterloo. He decided to change the subject of the picture. He chose to adapt to the screen the William Makepeace Thackeray's novel, The Luck of Barry Lyndon. In the 18th century in Ireland, the young and humble Redmond Barry will soon have to face the harshness of the world, and because of that, he'll progressively transform from an innocent, romantic, and idealistic boy into a social climber without decency and materialistic man. Barry wanders all over Europe between wars, tricks, cheaters, and the highborn society, desperately looking for the economic wealthness that he thinks can bring him happiness. Technical aspects are always fundamental in Kubrick's pictures. Music, beautiful camera angles, and the story were always crafted together perfectly in his movies. Barry Lyndon is no exception. Every camera angle was studied meticulously, and watching this movie is like watching a painting moving. And paintings of the Romantic era were an important inspiration for the making of this gorgeous film. Kubrick was so obsessed by the details and the quality of the images that he even used special and advanced, for the time, Zeiss lens to catch the feeble light of candles instead of using artificial lights to film the interiors. Kubrick has always been a pioneer for his particular use of music in his movies. In fact, it's not used as a background music, but as a tool to get the emotions of the viewers. The picture is immersed in music. Dialogues are often brief and essential, and that lets the music have a more important role than words in some particular scenes of the film. Those are the most powerful scenes in the movie, proving once and for all that the words aren't strictly required to touch the audience. And an important example of that is the outstanding scene where Barry seduces Lady Lyndon just with gazes. The soundtrack contains pieces by Handel, Bach, Schubert, Vivaldi, and Mozart that the cast listened to while acting on the set, because Kubrick wanted to inspire his actors, another proof of his perfectionism. Last but not least, the incredible work of Milena Canonero, who won the Academy Award for her beautiful costumes, which were real clothes. Some were original 18th century clothes, modified for the actors. Others were recreated similar to the original style of that period. The movie is about the story of Redmond Barry, told by an omniscient and impartial narrator. As already said, the music has an important role, and not only to move the viewers, but to set the rhythm of the narration. Fast and cheerful on the first part, slow and nostalgic on the second. The constant presence of the music is a Kubrick's trademark. His works are audiovisual experiences before being meaningful stories. What about the philosophy of Barry Lyndon? A lot has been said about the meaning of this movie, a picture about 18th century habits, anti-militarist, against social injustice, and about human cynicism. But is that all this movie is about? I think that Barry Lyndon is much more than that, and much more ambitious. This movie is not about those aspects of life, nor is about the particular life of the main character, as it may seem, but about life itself. The progressive transformation of Barry is the perfect representation of everyone's phases of life. The youth with its hopes, idealism, loves, innocence, and then the maturity with its materialism, cynicism, apathy, loneliness, and vice as a remedy to all of this. This transformation was clearly caused by wars and disappointments of an unjust society, But Kubrick doesn't point his finger at these plagues. He shows them as normal on their existence, inevitable when they randomly strike a character. And it's fate that causes the progression of the plot. Fate rewards and punishes Barry, but not for his choices. And this is the essence of Kubrick's cinematography. In a world where characters are dragged by destiny, where making choices is just an illusion, how can the meaning of justice and honor live on? Kubrick himself described perfectly his philosophy with the sentence, "I haven't easy answers." But Lyndon in fact doesn't have one, and this makes it so extraordinary. It doesn't give you a moral, but doubts and questions, which are the essence of life itself. We have to find the answers, because there will never be just one for everybody. This is the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that I've convinced who has never seen this movie to watch it. I'm the Nerd, and I hope to see you on the next episode. Bye!